Hi Scorpio, we're going to do your reading. Interesting pre-shuffle. Oh goodness, so strong twin flame energy already. This definitely, it looks like you're in a strong soul connection. These are just pre-shuffle cards, but this dandelion always indicates twin flame for me. That's just a personal thing. And there aren't that many dandelions in tarot decks, so when they do show up, I feel, it does indicate it. This is cycle completion, the world card. This is a beautiful card to get. It means a lesson learned. It means karma or something, some growth and a cycle, typically not a good cycle, coming to a close, so a new one can begin. But look at this. It's in reverse. That indicates to me that there's something going on that's blocking forward movement of this connection. We are looking at who the person you're thinking about. It does look like this is being blocked probably by the Emperor. This is somebody who's very strong and stable, but somebody is like the world card in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles, ultimate achievement, and then we have the Emperor, divine masculine. So we're going to find out what's going on, but it looks like the masculine is blocking the ultimate achievement, happiness. Now, remember that we all have feminine and masculine energy, so it's not gender specific, So you don't get too wigged out on that on the gender. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. How are you guys? I hope you're well. Whoops. Shall we see what that is, just for grins? Yeah, strong reading. Queen of Wands, action. Action needed, action taken. Fiery, passionate. What is going on here? Wow, Tower. Okay. Let's start with your energy and what's going on. I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you guys are praying for each other. Justice. Could be legal, your energy. Justice could be dealing with a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart. The Justice card is about wanting fairness, wanting balance. That sword is raised, which indicates, there's a want for action and a strong desire for things to be balanced out. There could be something in the court system going on, but regardless, this is something becoming fair, possibly some sort of injustice, some sort of karmic betrayal. Interesting. Okay, overall energy for the reading. Strength. Could be a Leo involved. Strength card. This is about composure, holding it together. She's able to tame the lion. She's the lion and the lamb. She's graceful and controlled. But this does indicate that there's a lot of strength being exhibited here. It also could indicate holding back. Oh no. Wow, look at the bottom of the deck. And by the way, I did get the Lovers in the pre-shuffle. Okay, several times. So another indication, the Lovers card is about making decisions. We have Leo, Libra, Aries. Gosh, look at all the major arcana. 4 out of 5 of the first cards. Sagittarius. Let's look at your person's energy. See, they want to come back in. I feel like I could already tell you this reading, but we'll see. Let's look at how they view you. Ooh, defensive. Did you all see that flip? How do they view the situation? Painful ending. So, I don't know, did someone mess up? Are you being stubborn for a reason? Or maybe defensive, holding your ground? This often is a good card, because it's it's no one's getting through. I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting what's mine. I'm protecting what I know to be right. It could be, you know, feeling defensive or guarded, but with this Judge Justice card, it does indicate that that's a good thing. Because it indicates that somebody, if they're coming back, they're going to have to come back correct, right? If they know that you're blocking anything that's not up to par. So they view the situation as a painful ending. What are next steps? How they see moving forward? Union. Celebration. They want to make it work. They want to come in. Fast, passionate. Looks like they want another chance. We'll see if we get the Judgment card. What's behind the scenes? And the great thing about this so far is it looks like there's an acknowledgement of a connection it does look like it's passionate, but it doesn't look like it's just that. Okay, so what you cannot see is that there's confusion. The Seven of Cups is a lot of options, and you know, if we only have one white shirt and one pair of jeans in our closet, it's pretty easy what to wear, right? But when you have overload of information, should I do this, should I do that, there's just a lack of clarity here. Two of Wands, that's making a decision. Oh, Hermit. Go within. Tarot's advice, if you choose to take it, seek enlightenment. Shut out all the noise, all the people's voices going, that's this, that's that, you shouldn't put up with that. You know, shut out all the noise and go within, because your answers are always going to be within. The Hermit is somebody who seeks clarity, and he doesn't have any tools to do it. When you quiet the mind, you transcend. You look at things from a deeper perspective, and it all boils down to love. Even if someone's not showing you love, you'll be happiest by walking away in a loving manner or staying in a loving manner. It's not a matter of whichever way you go, you know, whether it works out or it doesn't. The way you protect yourself and your heart the best is by not having expectations and just doing everything through love. I know that's hard. What's the outcome? Oh my goodness. Success, victory, recognition. Six of Wands. Wow. We're going to clarify that. And it looks like it might be after a battle. Oh my goodness. After a battle. Five of Swords. Lots of pain. We have the Empress here. Divine Feminine. Again, if you're in a twin flame journey and you haven't checked out my extendeds, they're very, very detailed. And they're timeless. Okay, this was just on the bottom of the deck and I almost pulled it and didn't. This is an inner knowing. The High Priestess is somebody that knows things. The number 2, I'm also getting Bill, but the number 2, the name Bill or William, the number 2 is possibly important, but it could also, it's also a, you know, a twin flame number, right? But she knows that High Priestess is someone who's able to just sit back and observe and hold her stance, you know. She's all-knowing. She can just sit back and kind of watch the other, you know, it's kind of like, I'll just sit back and see how these fools act and what plays out. I love her. She's what I want to be. She's what we all want to be. A mix between her and the Empress, right? Let's get another clarifier. There she is, the Queen of Wands. Fiery, wow. The Two of Cups, that's equal give and take. That's probably what needs to happen. It's probably going to come down to, you know, insisting that if you're going to be together, it's going to be equal. This is amazing, though. You've got somebody coming back. And you may not be expecting this, but look at this. For your outcome row, there's confusion about how to handle things because I think they see you as being guarded. Which is typically a good thing. They do think it's over. We're going to dig in a little deeper, but you know, they want to come in fast and passionate for union. You may not know that. I'm going to clarify some of those, but look at this. Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. I mean, amazing. With the Six of Cups, that's a return. That's also an energy of thinking about the past. Focusing on, this is my favorite card in tarot, focusing on, you know, instead of ruminating on the negative, it's thinking about the good things. That's beautiful. Six of Wands. Temperance, that's, you know, stability, that's patience, temperance. So this looks like it's coming back, and it looks like your advice is to not do anything because of the Hermit card there. Ooh, what's that about? Seven of... Okay, why is this all happening is what I was going to ask next. Oh my gosh. Because somebody's avoiding. Somebody is avoiding the union. So, okay, I feel pretty strongly about that. You are going to get a message, but it's not going to come at, look at that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why is it happening? Somebody's avoiding union. Somebody's avoiding their feelings probably. But this is communication coming in. It is going to be loving. It's going to come in, but it may not be on your timing. So I'm going to get some oracles, but the only way to really handle this, if somebody's avoiding it, is it's got to be their idea. Do you see that? The communication has to be their idea. So it's probably best for you just to sit back, be the high priestess, and just know that they're thinking about you, and you're going to get communication. You're going to get a message. I can't stress this enough, how strongly I'm getting this. I know you feel guarded and hurt, but I think what you need to do is focus on you. We're going to pull some oracles, and those are going to be really good because they're probably going to tie all this together. But the best thing is for you to focus on you, grow you, focus on the things you can control. Because this communication, this is indicating it may not happen right away. I think it may not happen right away, but it is going to come in. And if you don't interrupt the process that they're going through to miss you and know that they have to come back correct, it's human nature not to come back correct if you don't have to, right? If somebody doesn't, we teach people how to treat us, you know. So if we're, I'm not calling you a doormat, and the roles could be reversed. I mean, if you're the one avoiding this, then you probably should be the one to make the gesture. But this reading is saying the opposite. It's saying not to do anything. It's saying that your person is avoiding this. And you know what? If they're going to avoid it, you need to find your happiness somewhere else until they are ready to embrace it. Please don't focus on somebody that's not focused on you, Scorpio. Okay? For whatever reason, it doesn't matter if they're scared, if they've been through this or that. It doesn't matter why. You focus on things that make you happy and don't tie yourself to someone, twin flame or not. This is where those extendeds are so freaking valuable, because they go into so much detail about that. In trying to force something before it's ready just hurts the process. It doesn't speed up union, okay? It actually does the opposite. It repels it. Let's get an oracle. See if we can get some more advice for you guys. This is amazing. If you want this person back, I mean, we've got strong twin flame energy. And we have a lot of major arcana. So it does look like this. I want to say it's meant to be. But, you know, there's the free, you know, freedom of choice. So, okay, too many. Squirrel. We got the squirrel. But it said believe in yourself. Wow. Spirit has your back. Spirit has your back. I just felt like you are loved and protected. I almost felt like the card was going to say that because I was feeling it so strong. Oh, groundhog spirit, time to let go, but it's in reverse. So that would probably indicate let go for now. Let spirit handle things. Let things play out. Watch your words. Yeah. I think you guys just got to sit back and do nothing. Isn't that great? You don't have to do anything. So if you're ruminating on what to do, ta-da, you don't have to do anything. Let me read Eagle Spirit real quick, and then we will wrap up. Page 70. Think of the eagles flying high above the other birds. Oh, this is going to be deep. Soaring on the wind, Eagle Spirit has appeared to ask you whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if that means solitude for a short while. Wow. Time to let go. Wow. This is all about you holding back, not doing anything. So even if that means solitude for a short while, truly all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is Eagle Spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that Spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest of wisdom and courage within, gifted to you by Spirit and the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know now that you can fly effortlessly, proudly embodying Eagle Spirit in all her glory and grace, claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. That's a really good wrap-up, divine timing. So don't say this card is pulling some energy for me. You know, be careful. Shall we read it? Be careful with what you say. You don't want to say anything that's going to keep them from coming toward you. It seems like so often we want somebody to come, we want them to reach out, but then as soon as they do, we're snappy. Okay, so I'm going to remind you not to do that. If this person is going to reach out, when they reach out, be sure that you're open and warm. You don't have to do the work. You want them to do the work, right, in pursuing it. But don't snap to where they pull back, okay? Let's see, Parrot 136. Oh, this is also about what are you saying to yourself? Yeah, because we picked up some defensiveness and stubbornness in the beginning, right? What are you saying to yourself? What messages are you repeating? Is it something that makes you feel good about yourself and reminds you of your strengths and potential? Parrots mimic the sounds around them, and when parrot spirit appears, it's time to be more mindful of your self-talk and its qualities. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remembering to speak with light and love can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all is good so that your loving, healing words will be shared and heard throughout the jungle, cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for words that remind you of all the strength and abundance and joy in your life and in the world around you, and then repeat them, affirming what is real, what's true, and what's nurturing to the soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story that you tell. So this is amazing. I mean, I could preach this all day. This works. by speaking positive words over yourself, you start bringing in positive things into your life. I have tried it, and I have seen very clearly what I speak about, I bring about. What if you go a step deeper, you actually visualize it and feel the you that you want to become. Act it out. Pretend to be the you that you want to become, your future self. Get up early, if that's what your future self would do. Wash your face, get dressed nice. Whatever the person that you would want to be with, this is a habit, and even if you have to fake it for a while, just watch what story you're telling yourself. Watch your thoughts. Be careful not to ruminate on what you don't have, because you will just strengthen that and bring more of what you don't have. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember that beauty is all around us. Are you aware of what you're saying to yourself and others? Parrot spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, and your keyboard. Also, writing things down, writing, a list of gratitudes every morning, that is a great way to start your day. Write a list, 3 to 5 gratitudes. If you put it in writing, it gives it more power. I would say it out loud, and I would just really focus on being thankful. I mean, I sometimes will write gratitudes, over and over and over in the morning. And on those days, I have much more amazing days. So I'll just write, I'll start with, either spirit or universe or God, whoever, you're thanking them. Thank you so much for all the blessings in my life. I love having enough money in the bank. I love thinking about what I'm going to buy. I love taking care of people. I love, I'm so grateful and thankful for my health. I am so thankful and grateful for my house, for my pillow, for my comfort, for my bed, for my warmth, for my family. I just write. And you can be thankful for your running water and your toothbrush, because some people don't have it. But start with whatever. It's amazing if you will write down gratitudes when you first wake up. That's the very first thing you want to think about when you get up. And it's the very last thing you want to think about when you get up, when you go to bed, because you want those thoughts to be more dominant than the thoughts of what you don't have. Okay? It's a powerful message here. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Parrot spirit wants you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. So also be sure not to, when you talk to somebody, if you're in conflict, be sure you don't alter what you're saying in a way to get a certain response. Be real careful with that. Right speech is called for now, which means you are called to reflect on the beliefs that you have been parroted by people so often that you simply accepted them unquestionably. Here's one. Money is the root of all evil. Oh my gosh, if that is what is in your head, it is not. No. Money is good. Money buys vacations. It buys food. It buys clothes and shelter. Some of those things need to be reprogrammed in our mind. And the more times you think the thought, the more you refire and wire new neurotransmitters, and those thoughts become more of a reality. But you might have to work on it in the beginning. But be careful. Pay attention to those things that you are taught that are absolutely not true unless you believe them to be true. Right? Like money doesn't grow on trees. Well, you know what? There is so much money in the universe. It can pour down on you if you welcome it and you're open to it. So, when I visualize trees with money. Like every leaf is a dollar bill or $100 bill or whatever. I usually don't get that detailed, but so okay, here we go. Back to the book. Oh, it's saying journal, just like I said. Okay, hold on. Right speech is called for now, which means you are called to reflect on the beliefs that you have parroted by people so often that you simply accepted them unquestionably. Okay, we just talked about that. Journal what you truly believe and wish to see in the world around in your life. Write words affirming affirming what you value, and speak them out loud. I swear I just said that, right? It's so powerful, though. Express gratitude for what is just coming into being. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in the world around you. Parrot represents the law of praise, so you're called to speak the truth and with love. Anytime you see a parrot from now on, I'll help you remember that message. It's about speaking positivity and praise. Okay? Powerful, powerful. I would love to see your comments, hear your story, see what's going on, and how it resonated. Anyway, so your main message is you need to watch your tongue, right? Be careful with your thoughts and what you speak. And your person is definitely coming back. Justice is going to be served. It looks like they're avoiding the connection because they it's very, very strong. But you focus on you. You elevate yourself if and when they come back, which it looks like they are. That way you're in a better place to accept them and allow them back without a grudge, without resentment, without, being a pushover or letting them come back incorrectly. It's just a win all the way around. If you want more, check out my extended. You can watch the trailers. They're all timeless. And what else? I love you guys. Pray for each other, and I'll be praying for you too. Love you guys. Bye, Scorpio.